Hey gang, so today we're looking at the MOT or MOT, I think it's MOT, right? Rhythm slider with, now this is a fun one, Fritillaria inlay. I always thought it was mother of pearl, but I guess it's got another name. And with a resin cover, crystal seal, whatever they call it. This is fantastic. Seriously, this is amazing. I love it. Shut up. Just get to the review. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna talk anymore. Let's just stop talking. Let's go straight to the review. It's the MOT Rhythm. Let's go. Okay, so here it is. So this is the MOT or MOT Rhythm with a, now this is, I hope I don't mess this up, a Fritillaria inlay and crystal seal. I love this. I love this so much. I love it mostly because it is a companion for my, now this is called mother of pearl, but I suspect it's actually the same, whatever this thing is, but it's just the look, right? God, I love the looks of these. I don't know, maybe because I'm an 80s kid. Well, born in the 70s, you know what I mean? Like 70s, 80s, we loved glitter and stuff. So this was the first time I had ever handled one of these, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it because I'd had the other MOT slider over here, the MOT slider, and I wasn't crazy about it. This thing though, I can't put down. This is fan-freaking-tastic. And the feel with this coating on it, now they call it a crystal seal coating. You know, whatever it is, I've also heard it just called, it's a resin, but wow, this feels so premium to me. There's something about it. I love just holding it, just closing it in my fingers like this and feeling that on my fingers and feeling it in the palm of my hand. I'm telling you, I love, some fidgets are just fun to play with. Some are just fun to hold. This is both. This feels so good to hold. It is crazy for me anyways. So let's look at how this thing works because this is actually really simple. The first thing is when you start using it, it becomes really confusing. It's very easy to get lost and to figure out where you are, why it moves a certain way, where it's going to go next. And also in here we see, you know, we've got inlay. I should point that out on the back, inlay. So when you're in this position, like I said, it's very hard to sort of go, which way am I turning this? What am I doing with this exactly? And how does this thing really work? Because it feels like it goes crazy. It's actually really simple. It is so simple. So the first thing you have to do is put this. So just know that both hinge points are in this middle plate. One is here facing out and one is here facing in, I don't know, out, in, you know what I mean? One goes one way, the other one goes this way. And these two plates simply rotate around this. So that's all it's doing. This is just rotating around the collar. If I slide it in, it's still just rotating around that collar, right? So it doesn't really matter where it's sitting. It's always going to rotate around that collar. Same with this point. It's always rotating around the bottom collar. Where it gets confusing to people is when you start doing this and you start mixing it up and turning not just the top, right? But you turn like the bottom as well. And all of a sudden you've got this weird mashup and you have no idea where you are. And that's actually part of the beauty of it, is it feels like it's like this infinity movement. But you will get moments where you try to turn it and you can only turn one piece where you're expecting to be able to turn the other piece, which is, in this case, I'm expecting to be able to move the top. So it takes a second to just kind of give it one little push with your thumb. Oh, it's not there? Okay. So the pivot point is here. Same with this. Pivot point is here, and now you've got it back to your start. So let's look at how to take this part. I know a lot of people's instincts are just going to be to pull it because it's just magnetic. However, you have to set it in the middle first. You want to move your plate into the middle so that you can pop it off. And that's because there is a post here, and the circle on the post fits this circular area here. only in the middle. Once that lines up, you can see it goes in the middle and then it slides to the top or bottom where it can't come off. So it has to be in this middle position. Doesn't matter which way it's rotated, but it has to be in this middle position. Now, you'll see too, the bearing comes off both sides. So, and what I've found with this is it's really dependent on how you turn it, right? Turn it sideways. So if it's facing up, it's because the magnets are locked in when it's facing up, because these magnets ride along here. So if you turn it and take it off, now you are kind of realigning it so that these magnets aren't connected fully. So then this side comes off. So this is one of those, like, to get the whole thing off is really tough. So there we go. You just have to grab it and pry it off. But again, once you do that, it's really simple to just put this whole thing back together. The big thing to remember is if you do get to this point and you pull it all off and you're like, oh crap, why did I do that? Just remember the bearings slide around the inside, okay? So the bearings go to the inside. And that's it. This is such a simple piece. This is mine now. I bought this, by the way. I'm going to be showing a bunch of stuff that I borrowed from a friend, but a few things I bought, and this is one of the things I actually bought. I am so happy I bought this. This is so much fun to just play with. Like I said, if you see one of these come up and you are remotely considering getting it, just get it. Just dump the money out and get it, because, man, it's so smooth. It's wild. It is so much fun. I play with it all the time. So that's it, gang. That is the MOT Rhythm slider with the Fritillaria inlay and crystal seal. Thanks for watching.